Hey Zero, how's it going today? No webcam today, everyone. Because I'm going to be doing recording, and I need my webcam off for that. So, I am still slowly chipping away at this lore video, but I recently made a lot of progress on it. A lot of the earlier parts that had me all bottlenecked up, I've gotten through all of those. I still have a long ways to go. Like this, everything here on the lower left, this is what I have completed. All right, everything here. And this is everything I still have left to do. So there's a lot to do, but today we're going to do everything in this section, hopefully. Hey, Joe Breeze, thank you so much for the Twitch follow. Appreciate it. Okay. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can hear what I can hear. Dun, dun, dun. Play this again. Hold on, my speakers aren't set up right. One sec.
The only piece of technology left
you guys
in a
can hear
ruined
this, right?
city rests the core. Immediately surrounding the core is a massive slime and fungal infestation.
Okay.
This is the ecosystem of the underground today. In the center of it all, the only piece of technology left in a ruined city rests the core.
All right. Our first scene, we're going to do this right here. Do me. You've started a new world in Core Keeper. Building a new base around the core itself has been interesting. Do you normally build away from the base, Zero? Switch to that. Ooh, I've got a lot of crap on me I don't need. Gotta make sure we got the in-game sounds. Sorry, I had them off for a second there. All right. You put that so that I don't do something stupid. And let's see. Your first base you started was closer to a scene and a meadow area. Nice. Yeah, I like to build away from the core a lot too, but I also, as you know from most of my Let's Plays, I tend to build near the core just because it's easy and quick for me. But the only base I ever finished, like from start to finish all the way through and actually had like a bunch of stuff that I did to it, was a hard mode world where I built at the edge of the dirt biome. Actually, I think I built in the gap between where the Great Wall used to be, between the inner and outer biomes. Hey, Kami, how's it going, man? You just like building on the core now for architectural fun? Yeah, exactly. All right, so I need some artificial lighting here. We still need to be able to see at least a little bit. We're not trying to be like those modern Hollywood movies where everything is just dark all the time. So that's the best way for me to hide. Okay, I can hide behind the statues. I can't hide behind the core. Yeah, but that doesn't show me enough. I need to hide somewhere else. Let's see here. Oh crap, yeah, game sound is doubled. One sec. There we go. All right, I can hide behind, oh, okay, I can hide behind that. That's good. Your little town is so cluttered, you got everything packed into the starting point and 3 other spaces. The exact size, yeah. All right, now we just need to find the ideal spot. I mean, the ideal spot's right freaking here. But I can't be there, so I gotta be at an edge. I think right here might be best. Yeah, that's pretty invisible. Or do I want to be one higher? Let's actually be one higher. I hate it when I can't quite get right on the tile, you know? There we go. All right, that's good. All right, I'm going to record this part. Hey, Morale, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. I really appreciate it. Although your timing is awful since that just showed up on my recording. That's okay. It's all right. It's not a big deal. Just going to record this for a little longer. No, you're fine. You're fine. All right. So that's done. I'm not recording anymore. Turn that off. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Now I want to do just kind of like a... Like... It does not have anything to hide the player. No, unfortunately. Or if it does, I am unaware of it. So let me double check its commands to see if anything's changed. I haven't looked at the update lately to see if any new commands were added with the 1.2 update. Let me look. Because if it has it now, that would be really nice. Let's see here. Where's the frickin' search feature? There it is, chat commands. Let's see if they've got new stuff. For anyone who wants to know what I'm doing, I'm looking at this. Maybe hide, because this has the option to hide player elements. So I think that might be what we want to do here. Let's see here. See, I am not used to this command. This is a new command for me, so I'm going to have to learn this one. All right, so let's go with hide and then help. Let's see what it tells me. Oh, it's help hide. Okay. Help hide. All right, what do we got? Hide. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see here. Let's hide elements of your user interface, usage, hide / target / state, possible targets, player UI, inventory. Okay. So let's go with hide player. What does state mean? What does that mean? That is not specified, but let's go hide player and see what it does. I mean, it hid me. Perfect. That's freaking perfect. Now, what if I turn off no clip? Do I hit the wall? I do. Okay, cool. So I still want to keep no clip active. Oh my god. Lamoka, I take back all the shitty things I've said about you in the past. I am so glad you added this feature, and I love you again. You're still an asshole, but I love you. Hey, only I'm doing recordings, actually. What I'm doing is I'm working on my lore video here, and I want to work on this section of the lore video from this purple tab on. It's about an 8-minute section or 6-minute section, and I want to try to get my video parts or stuff recorded for this. So that's what we're doing today, is we're doing recordings. All right, so let's light this area up a little bit. I want to, no, I don't think this is a good representation. Let's find an area. Let's also do this. Hold on. Let's go with set reveal large. Let's pull up the map and let's just look around a bit. See if there's anything interesting around here. There's the waypoint. There's Glurch. I don't need Glurch right now, but that's good to know that he's there. You know what? I think this is a good spot. Good kind of dirt biome representation area. It's got some slime, got some mold, and it's only like a 2-second scene anyway. So let's just make sure we can see. Sorry, let's see. I'm catching up with chat. Will other players see the name floating but no player sprite? I have player names disabled, so I'm not sure. I've always had that turned off. So let's see. So you're setting up camera spots. Also, is the other chat on Twitch? Yeah, the other chat's on Twitch. I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch right now. And OMG, I didn't know there was a thing for chat commands to open up the map. Yeah, it's great. It used to be a number, and I think the instructions may still say a number, but it's set reveal, and I think, let me look at the instruction. Oh, I closed the instructions. Of course I did. But I think the instructions say like number 1 through 12, and then it says like it doesn't work. But if you just type in large, then that will increase the radius of what will reveal on the map for you. Or at least let me say the last time I closely read the instructions for that specific command. It was a number instead of large, but still got it working. The instructions may be updated now since there's new stuff in there. I didn't check. Okay. This is perfect. This is perfect. Now we'll go ahead and, oh, you know what? Hold on. Before I do that, let's go to lore video and let's do a new folder. It's going to be a new arrival here. Let's go back to temp, grab you here, and set the view to medium icon, large icon. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Okay. And then this is going to be, actually, you know what? I'm going to redo it. I'm going to freaking redo it. Bleh. Just play that, and we're just going to delete that. I don't need it. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Okay. Start the recording. Stuttered a bit there. I'm gonna try going back a bit without stuttering. Perfect. This is gonna be dirt biome. And then let's get back to the core. Where is the core? There's the core. Turn that off. Now, I don't have to do the movement in, okay, why am I not moving? Hold on. There we go. I don't have to do the movement in post. All right, let's try that a little slower. Not much slower. All right, and I highlighted things as I went by. I don't want to do that. Still highlighting them. I'm using a controller. I don't normally use the controller, so I'm sure it's because I'm like walking past it. Yeah. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. That's just life. I'd have to go lower, I think. If I go lower, yeah, I don't. Well, then I highlight the freaking core or the waypoint. All right, yeah, we're done. I just got to live with a highlight. No one will notice. Okay. Core. All right. Now. Okay.
It's the ecosystem of the underground today. In the center of it all, the only piece of technology left in a ruined city, rests the core. Immediately surrounding the core is a massive slime and fungal infestation. However, there are mushrooms and other crops that grow nicely in this area, making it good for foragers to use for harvesting.
Okay. So now I want to show off. Let's see here. Did that. Let's see. I'll show the meadow at some point, but I want to show a big mushroom field. I think this is the big mushroom area. Yeah. All right. We're gonna record this one. This is the mushroom fields. Try this. Oh, you know what I need to do? Hold on. I'm gonna just stop recording in my UI. But oh, I already am slowed. I was like, I need to stop eating so that I'm slower. Gear that slows you, larva armor, right? Someone remind me, larva helm, larva chest. Is there other gear that slows your movement speed? Should level it up. Sorry, let's get rid of this. It'll probably slow my movement speed more if I level it up. So give larva helm 120. Give larva chest 120. All right. It actually doesn't. Wow. Okay. And here I was thinking it would. But okay. Well, at least that slows my movement speed a little bit. We'll use them both. Will just be mushroom scene 1, mushroom scene 2, and then we need a big slime scene. Wonder if I can find that slime scene in general. I mean, I don't want to do Glurch yet because that's a different It's going to be a different scene. Here's something. Hard to see. Yeah, this will do. The blink and you miss it moment anyway. All right. Hey, thank you so much, Only One. I really appreciate it. Should probably turn off those alerts while I'm doing this. That's my own fault. I know better. Try a different angle. All right, cool. Bring that over here, and this is going to be the slime zine.
In this area, making it good for foragers to use for harvesting. Half of the ruined city is under control of Malagaz's cult.
Oh, you know what else I need to do? I need to do the meadow. The meadow would be nice. Yes. Do I have more than one meadow? I do, but that looks like the bigger one. Okay. I like how my invisible self disturbs the grass as I move through it. Meadow. Thank you so much for the follow again, Only One. I appreciate it. All right.
Used for harvesting. Half of the ruined city is under control of Malagaz's cult. They operate out of the old temple Malagaz built for his ritual sacrifices.
Okay. So now... I thought you cut notifications off when the other guy did that. No, you know, I should have. I really should have. And I just did. I cut him. I turned it off. That's my own fault. That's not your bad, Only One. That's totally my bad. I know better. Did they add new music to the game? You noticed the other day? Yes, they added, I think, 2 new songs. 2 or 3. I think only 2. All right, our next scene is going to be the Forgotten Ruins. And... let's find the Forgotten Ruins. Forgotten Ruins and Malagaz. Here, let's just reveal the entire dirt biome. All right. Ooh, we got a race car track. That's cool. You know, this will work. Let's actually... Hold on. This is perfect because they're all active and they're doing stuff. Alright, guys. Don't stop doing stuff. Hey, Mossfelt, I am doing some recordings for my lore video that I've been working on for like a year and a half now. Alright, so that was a good scene. Now we just gotta find Malagaz. I have been working on it for a year and a half and I don't even have it halfway done yet. So... someday. The answer is someday. All right, here's Malagaz's temple. All right. It'd be a fun place for a base. I like this. This shows off some of the brutes. Okay. So this is going to be ruins and Malagaz temple.
The other half is completely wrecked, and much of it is infested by the Hive Mother's larva. Then, surrounding all of...
All right. Now we need to go over to the other side of the map. And let's find an area with like ruined cave, or like I want to find something that's like the caveling people, like the primitive cavelings, one of their little scenes, as well as the Hive Mother section. But something like this, except a little bit more. Ooh, yeah, here we go, here we go. This is exactly what I was looking for. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna try to pronounce. Let's see, we got Canelo Alvarez. Hopefully, I got you right there. Hope you. I cannot speak. Anyway, new core keeper player here. So much to learn. What would be a good way to like Discord message a pro hanger to hang out with them and learn the game? Oh God, I don't know. There's a lot of people in the Core Keeper Discord that there's a looking for group channel, and there's lots of people there that play with others. You get a variety of people, from new players like yourself to more experienced players. You know, one area I'd like to find to see if there is in here. Let's look around. This is perfect. Let's mark it with a flag. I'll come back here. What I really want to try to find is like a building, like more old school building that's been torn apart. Something kind of like from the old cities. I know those kinds of ruins exist. You know, kind of like this, although not that one. Just look around a bit more. All right, we're getting close to the wall. Yeah, there's the wall. These are all natural scenes. I need something artificial. I could just spawn something in, but I'd rather just find it in the world, you know? Because then it's actually integrated better. Usually when I spawn something in, it's not integrated as nicely. Here we go. Here we go. This is perfect. This will work for me perfectly. That's good. That's a good one. Usually on to streams or type. I've watched like 10 of my guides and single-handedly give life to the game for you. Oh, that's great. I'm the only one covering the recent and new stuff. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's a couple of other people that are doing it, just not as dedicated as I am, really. It's pretty much all my channel does. Trying to branch out into other games, but none of you guys seem to watch my non-core keeper stuff. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I am actually working on more Hytale content also, because I really like Hytale. And I'll take suggestions for other content that I can make as well. Probably should get back into Tinkerlands. I just haven't had the desire to. All right, let's look for more artificial areas. I'd like one that's like living spaces, ideally. All right, we got some hive area here. That's good. At least we can get to that as soon as we need it. There's the hive mother. let's mark the Hive Mother so we come back to her later. Is that more tracks? That's more tracks. Let's get something different from tracks. Little pocket of stone biome. Huh. All right. But actually, the nice thing of the stone biome area here is actually ruins. You know what? This is probably exactly what I've been asking for, because it's literally this stuff. Let's raise this up to 3. This area is big enough to warrant it. Because this is literally like a market square. There's the well. Here's a ruined house. Ruined walls. Another ruined house. Or ruined storage room, essentially. Broken streets. Collapsed pillars. This whole area used to be a city once upon a time. All right. Unpause and start roaming around. Okay. Going to be more ruins. Clay and stone. And I want to see if I can find a little bit more in the way of clay ruins. Let's look around a little bit more. All this time spent for what's probably only going to be 3 seconds or less. Alright, here's the edge of the stone biome. Kind of wish we could make some of the world decor and make it easier to place for decor purposes. Yeah, it would be nice to have some more of that to be a little bit more flexible. I mean, a lot of it is, but some of the best stuff isn't. Ooh, wait, here we go. This is something I was looking for. Ah, is this new? A little Sarlacc pit here. I don't remember this scene. I bet you this scene is called a Sarlacc pit too. Anyway. Whoa, that's too fast, too fast. All right, there we go. Clay ruins. Okay.
This is the Great Barrier Wall that the core erected to protect itself.
Okay. Record the wall. That's easy enough. Good little bit of area around it. And then let's make this thing visible. Do this again. Let's do the wall. Sorry, let's try this again. Slower this time. I'm moving way too fast. Okay, cool. Oops, wrong button. Now let's grab that. And this is going to be called Great Wall. Let's see. Let me catch up on chat. You attempted to spawn a specific chair and it just kept spawning the one you didn't want. Do you remember which chair you were trying to spawn, Anne? Hey, Killigami, thank you so much for the kind words, man. Great guides, helped you a lot learning the game. I really appreciate it. I'm glad I was able to help you. And you did it, Chris. What'd you do? You built a compact farm to table in the desert with golden bloated and Doontail. Yeah, that's good. Golden bloated and Doontail's great. The chair with the leaf on it, I know which one you're talking about. I just don't remember what it's called. It's one of the sunken sea items. Very strange to me what is and is not in the Atmo wiki. It's just a very interesting thing of what, I don't know, it's just a weird collection of, they've got weird gaps. Yeah, if the chair has different variants, how can you not get scarabs to spawn? You need to replace your dirt tiles. Basically the desert ground, or not dirt, desert ground. Your desert blocks are what cause them to spawn. So all desert blocks need to be replaced with some other block, or you can put glass floor over it, or really any floor. You can put any floor tile on top of it. I think rugs also block spawn. Hold on, let me check. Let's see here. No, that's the wrong one. Here it is. Okay, so yeah, rugs will block spawn, woven mats will block spawn. So will the floor tiles. However, it looks like the floor tiles will not block. They won't block the slime spawns, but that doesn't matter because you just need to block the desert ground. So yeah, if you use any of these floor tiles, those will block the spawn too. Or at least the caveling floor tiles. This is pretty old, this guide. As you can see, it was done in 0.5.01 or 0.5, so it was before launch. But this stuff's still accurate.
Outside the wall, the Caveling Society never recovered. The waters of the sunken sea are infested with giant aquatic worms, and travel between the islands is dangerous in the best of conditions.
All right, we got to find the Atlantean worm. Thanks, Chris. I really appreciate it. All right, where are you, Wormy? There you are. I just need to get a good visual. I'm probably going to need to wait until he turns around. It's closer to more open waters. Because he's underneath all of this right now. Yeah, he's turning around. I like how he's swimming in the void. This is perfect. This area is exactly what I need. That was perfect. Make it go. Let's do it again. Now he goes underground. Oh, yeah. That's a good shot getting the millipedes in there, too. Yeah, there we go. That was good. Hey, little bear. One of my cats has decided to say hi. By the way, do I have a favorite boss? I really like the Corps Commander fight. Azios also has a special place in my heart, just because it was the first major boss that I ever really dealt with. What about you, Killigami? What's your favorite boss fight? How about anybody? Let's open that up to everybody. What are your favorite bosses? Six titans roam the caves, and massive slimes infest various regions. Okay. Oh. You haven't even killed Azios yet? Dude, you're gonna kill Azios in like 3 hits with that gear. Alright. Let's see here. Give me an Omaroth, the Sky Titan scanner. Yes, there. Oh, that's because he's not Sky Titan. Okay, give me Azios, the Sky Titan scanner. You know what? Be faster than me just remembering how to spell all these names and what everything's actually called. Let's go into my main world and craft the scanners or grab them, because I know I already have a bunch of these scanners. Okay, let's see here. Let's grab a Druidra scanner, Krydra, Hydra. Don't need Gorm. I don't need Sahabar. Is that really all the scanners I have? Oh, alright. Well, then let's see. Hold on real quick. Save. Save you, and you. Save you, and you. Oh wait, I already have one. Do I care about anything else? Yes. Yes. No, okay, nothing else. Okay. Clear out my inventory a bit real quick. Your dog absolutely hates the sound of the teleporting barks every time. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, cool. All right. So I need an IV scanner. Go ahead and take those off. I already know where the Hive Mother is. Let's grab Igneous. Got Atlantean Worm. Let's grab Morpha. Azios. Here's Omeroth. Bakar. And I've got the others. Oh, I probably... Ooh, wow, I'm low on Scarlet Wing covers. I need to get more of those. I've got Summoning Idols. I've got tons of Summoning Idols. I'm just going to go grab some Summoning Idols. Do the things on the pedestal serve a just let me know what's in each chest. That's all. Worst NPC in the game is one with the balloons. Yeah, he just sits there and goes like, You know, the seasonal merchant. Let's see, my seasonal merchant's over here. But at least he's in Easter mode right now. He's not nearly as annoying. Alright, I think that's everything. Go ahead and head back over. The Autodose mod still works. It's just they haven't updated the checkbox to say that it's compatible with the new version, so you just get a warning that says that it's not compatible with the new version. And you click load anyway, and it works. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, maybe not. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a good rule of thumb when it comes to any of the mods in this game. If you load up a mod and you get a message that says mod is not compatible, but it gives you the option to load it anyway, 9 times out of 10 it will still work. Sometimes it won't. Sometimes it won't. But if it gives you the ability to load it anyway, then most of the time it's still going to work. And if it definitely will not work, it will only give you the option to disable the mod. Give me 1 second. I can actually show you guys here. This is a mod that I loaded up. It's just a map. But if you, but right now it's only tagged for version 1.1.2. So if you tried to download this mod right now and load it, you'd get an error that this mod isn't updated properly. But down here, basically all I have to do is just switch this checkbox to this checkbox. This is what's happening. This is exactly what happens that causes that error in mods, is the mod authors have not come into this tag section and switched the checkbox from whatever the previous version was to whatever the latest version is. It's literally all that error is telling you, that the mod is not compatible. It's literally just a checkbox is all that it's doing. Let me just save that. All right. And massive slimes infest various regions. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're getting quick images of every single one of these titans. Maybe not all of them, because or you know what I could do instead? Nah, it's still good for me to know where these are. Let's go ahead and go here. Sprite section. And let's grab every boss except for Omeroth. Omeroth doesn't show up well. I don't need... Oh, oops. I don't need Awakened Azios, and I don't need Haunted Hive Mother. I don't need King Slime. I don't need Gorm. You know what? I don't need Glurch either. Or Nimruza. Yeah, there we go. Six titans roam the caves, and massive slimes infest various regions. Okay, I'll just do a screenshot of the slime, or I'll just get a video of the slimes. Where's one of my closer ones? There's Morpha. Let's go to Morpha. Okay. Interesting. It didn't work this time. And it did that time. That's funny. Okay. Let's head over to Igneous. It's always fun when you're moving fast, then the exploration system can update the spawn chunks. And we'll get Ivy too, just for grins. I love how Azios and Ivy are like right next to each other. Actually, Omaroth and Morpha are pretty close to each other too. Interesting. It is an up-to-date lore video when it comes to part 1 of the game's story. It will not include anything that has to do with Breaker's Reach, Nimruza, or whatever the weird ghost thing is that comes out of Nimruza, because we don't have solid lore or confirmed lore details for any of that yet. I mean, I have lore info for Breaker's Reach, but I'll briefly mention Breaker's Reach in this video, but I'm just going to barely touch on it. It's mostly everything from the Core Commander and earlier. All right. The mold infection continues to spread throughout the wilderness. All right. That's easy enough. We need to find a mold dungeon. Oh yeah. All right, mold dungeons are not likely to be close. Should have to go out more most of the time to find a mold area. Here we go. I knew it. Yeah, I love the mold trees. When you use them in conjunction with like snow blocks, they look like snow-covered trees too. All right. I should show you guys my favorite racetrack in the game. It's a custom racetrack that was made. It's not vanilla, obviously. It's on a map, but the map is downloadable. It's an all items map that was done by the Plague Builds group. And they have a racetrack on that map that is just gorgeous. All right, that's that. Yeah, I think I saw a comment from Pranter a couple weeks ago asking people's opinions on design and the controls for go-karts. I think that they're looking to potentially redo them or at least add more options. And maybe like jazz the go-karts up a little bit to make them a little bit more viable. Because I don't think anyone really uses them. I don't. The controls are just a mess. I completely agree. That was my opinion, was have them work the same way as boats. Because they currently don't work the same way as walking in boats. I mean, everything else works the same way. But they have their own controls. I think they're based off of... The controls they use are based off of some old school style of racing game, I think. One thing, the devs for Core Keeper are obsessed with 90s, like 90s and early 2000s style gaming. You will notice it a lot in their dev styles and in how these games, this like Core Keeper, check out their other games sometime, Radical Rabbit Stew, and you know, Core Keeper as well. You can see the philosophy of like SNES, of like the SNES era, and maybe like the early PlayStation 1 era in their game design. They very much tend to go with a show, don't tell kind of approach, and have a lot of stuff just kind of there for you to explore and figure out. Yeah, the philosophy works great for me, because I always get tired of, you know, more modern games where they handhold everything and they tell you, do A, then B, then C, then D. Do not deviate, or else you'll be in trouble. The game won't let you. I like the approach where it's like, I want to figure out where the limits of the game are, you know? Have I ever played Xenogears? No, but I am familiar. I've like heard of it. Gotta remember it though. What? Know that name. Fun Xenogears. It looks very Final Fantasy like. Here, I'll pull it up. Is this like PlayStation? Yeah, PlayStation. Nice. Yeah, I never played that one. I missed that one. Looks good though. Uh-oh. I messed up there. Nearly got myself killed. Yeah, I'll check out the mechanics for the game sometime. But just from looking at the screenshots, it looked very Final Fantasy VII-esque in its style. The terraforming project remains largely stalled. What Okay. Oh, by the way, if I ever, if at any point during the stream today, my stream suddenly just shuts off, that's because I accidentally pushed stop stream instead of stop record. And I will be back in a few seconds because I will go, oh crap. All right, guys, one of my cats is crying. I'll be right back. I gotta go see what she wants. So I'll just take like a 5-minute stretch. I wish I could show you guys what my cat has decided to do. She's laying on top of half of my keyboard, and my hand was on the mouse, and she's just put her head on top of my hand, so I can't move my mouse because my hand is now her pillow. My keyboard is now her bed. Going to make it very difficult to get anything done around here, but I shall try.
Little energy at hand.
Oh, I'm sorry this is probably a bit late, but thanks for coming, Killigami. I'm glad you were here. It's always nice to have you guys here. And oh, hey, Zero, if you're back, I noticed that you reached your 1 year as a subscriber, man. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, or not just subscribing, but being a channel member for a full year. I really appreciate it.
As it goes toward preventing the Urschleim from undoing everything the aliens had done. Oh yes, that primordial slime has grown massive in the hundreds of millions of years it had to evolve. And it has turned an entire section of land known as the Passage into a unique ecosystem. But still an ecosystem that belongs to this world. It is designed to combat the alien incursion, to fight and terraform the Earth back, to undo what they are doing. At the moment, the Urschleim and the Commander appear to be at a stalemate. And that is where I come into the story. At some point...
Okay. Whole bunch of passage stuff now. I need like... God, that's a long one. That's like a good minute of passage stuff. Oh no, and Farika, a wild house cat has spawned on your head. Just like I've got one that spawned on top of my hand. Okay. Very difficult to move. Cat. Okay, there's Breaker's Reach. Means there's Urschlein's tunnel. I gotta be real careful because I am not invulnerable. Well, I am invulnerable, but I'm also not invulnerable. If I do something stupid, all my invulnerability will go away. I have so many cats. Lapdogs are good too. Alright, we need some interesting stuff. Something more than just a shrine. I know there's not a lot in the passage, but let's find the right area. I think this might do it over here. Hold on, I gotta get away from Urslime. I'm not ready. Oh, and of course it's all dark. Why does it have to be dark when I need to record? Alright, well, he's coming. I just have to live with that. Maybe... maybe I'll get him on his next pass-through. Pass-through takes a while. Unfortunate. These little forest areas with all the glowing things, these are good. I like stuff that adds variety. All right, cool. Yeah, that's Titan breath. Yes, we are, Winged Kitsune. Exactly what we're doing right now. Hey, Dragon King, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Just working on the lore video. Want to get a shot that combines. All right, we're gonna go from here up. So dark. Yeah, I love the fact that the character can snore. Did not mean to go that fast. All right, let's try that again. Oh, goody, we got a bugged Nillipede. Go away, bugged Nillipede. You know what, whatever. Okay. Now, let's go find the Urshlime. Gonna be coming from this direction. There he is. All right. Off. It's running. Perfect. I don't know why my screen's continually shaking right now, but there it goes. And go back to the temp area. You. Urshlime and passage. Okay. All right, sorry. Got on a quarter of your dirt biome cleared to put mob farms, thinking about doing the mold, the robot farm. Did the mold in the robot farm slow it down? Yes, it did. Yes, Dragon King, it absolutely did, and it made a huge difference in my ability to clear out the entire farm. I'm debating making a version 2.0 video of that once I get it. I've had the flu for the last like week and a half, and I still have it. Like, I sound okay right now, but I feel awful. So I have not been doing a lot when it comes to video making or anything like that. I've just been kind of lounging around and staring at the ceiling and listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl on audiobook. So I don't know if I'm better or if I'm getting better or if I'm just kind of stuck right now, because I kind of feel like I'm in that halfway state between sick and not sick, but I've been feeling that way the entire time. My wife got real sick. I got the flu from her. She got it first. And she was bad. She was knocked out cold for several days. Couldn't really do anything. I haven't been as bad as her, but I've pretty much just had absolutely no energy. And my joints hurt. Let's get out of the passage, shall we? Flu and strep? Oh, I'm so sorry. That must be miserable. For both you and the kid. Miserable because he's suffering. Miserable you because you had to deal with the fact that he's suffering. Yeah. I'm sorry.
One of the cores that the cavelings had built got shifted to the surface.
I think I need to record the intro. Okay. Just gonna let this record. I'm pretty sure I have the screenshots for these. I wonder if I do have the screenshots for these somewhere. God, where would they be? I mean, I know I have them. But why spend hours trying to find a file I already have that I don't know the name of or the location of when I can just take a new screenshot of it? Should have done a brand new world so that I'd zone into the proper zone, because oh actually I am. Sweet, I did pick the right world for this. That's perfect. Actually, let me just get that for a few seconds in case I need it. Okay, there we go. And let's see. I mean, you can also tell how slow going this is even from a recording standpoint, because what I've been recording, like grabbing clips for almost 2 hours now, and we've grabbed a whole, what will ultimately end up being 1.5 minutes, almost 2 minutes for the clips. That's it. And I still haven't edited them down and slapped them in where they're supposed to go. I've just recorded them. Process takes forever, but it'll look pretty badass when it's done. I'm gonna be real happy with this when it's completely done, although I don't know if I'm gonna get done today, or at least not even. I had hoped that I'd get all the recording for all of this done today, but I don't know if I will. Like, if I was perfectly healthy, I could do this for 4 hours and I would definitely get all this done, but I'm starting to fade. I may not be able to stream much longer.
And that is where I come into the story. At some point, one of the cores that the Cavelings had built got shifted to the surface. I am uncertain as to how, but I was on an expedition when I stumbled upon the core.
Okay. Let's grab you.
And that is where I come into the story. And that is where I come into the story. At some point, one of the cores that the Cavelings had built got shifted to the surface. I am uncertain as to how, but I was on an expedition when I stumbled upon the
Alright.
But I was on an expedition when I stumbled upon the core. I touched what I now know is a recall idol.
We're showing the
And was
screenshots of the
transported
intro here.
directly to the only other working core in the network.
Showing me a
The
pier.
one inside the ruined capital city.
Boom, I spawn.
I didn't know what had happened,
Confused
where I was,
area.
or what was going on. But I quickly learned that I was trapped. And if I had any chance of escaping, I needed to awaken the core.
Okay. Next. Let's do this. Okay. She's on antibiotics and went back last Friday. That's good, man. That's good, Anne. Sorry, I don't know why I said man. That's good, Anne. I'm glad that she's doing better. Although, wait, did she have the... Oh, and strep. I was about to say, why is she on antibiotics if she had the flu? Antibiotics won't do anything, but strep. Yeah, strep. Trapped at the core. Okay.
But I quickly learned that I was trapped. And if I had any chance of escaping, I needed to awaken the core. At the time, I had no idea.
Oh, is the core... If I come down here and try to talk to it, what will happen? Especially with my HUD off. Let's do that. Start recording here and let's me come up. Just stand in front of the core for a few seconds. And then look around. Back at the core. Okay. Crap. I need to awaken core. Okay. There we go.
At the time, I had no idea about the commander lurking in the core's consciousness, nor any of the rest of the history I have just retold. I only knew I was lost and wanted to get home. I defeated the two guardians.
Okay. The rest of this is gonna have to, well, at least the next part is me doing boss battles. Gotta gear up, make more, I don't have to gear up, but I gotta at least make myself look like I'm geared appropriately for each boss battle. That's gonna require a little focus I don't have right now. So let me put a marker right there. And I will, let's change the color of this too. Let's change it to green. All right, so I'll move on from there later. I do want to show you guys one thing that will be coming with the with this video that I'm very proud of, that took me ages, is back here at this part. This is in the Desert Kingdom. So we're traveling back in time in the game's lore, approximately 50,000 years to when the Desert Kingdom was reigning in the Caveling area. And I have made these custom sprites. Let's see if we get this. You guys know who Sahabar is, the boss fight in Breaker's Reach. This is Sahabar, the cult leader, who the robot is named after. This sprite hasn't been 100% confirmed as canon, but I did run it by Julian, who is the lead lore developer of the game, and he likes this specific image about 90% accurate to what his vision of what Sahabar would actually look like. His vision of Sahabar also had sigils tattooed on Sahabar's skin, but I am not good enough at pixel art to do that. So other than that, this is what he envisioned, roughly what he envisioned the Sahabar to look like in the world. But Sahabar is a cut boss. Or at least the original Sahabar was a cut boss. The new Sahabar that we've got is obviously a giant freaking robot and very different. But I also have this little set of sprites. It'll take the software a second to load up. But I made this short animation.
He used these visions to guide the royal family and the people of the kingdom to prosperity.
So I was real pleased with how that turned out. I also use it again over here. And I even turned him around at one point. So it's just like,
the prophet, his deck of fate before him, was cursed with false vision, given to him by a false god. In his vision,
This might be a
he
little
came
quiet.
to believe the Titanic gods to be false. He came to worship a glowing idol he called the true god. In his delusion, he came to believe the royal family weak.
yeah. So making these sprites took forever. And animating them took me a while to figure out, but I'm really pleased with how they turned out. And I'm looking forward to making a few more sprites. Like, I may end up doing some sprite animations here. Right now it's just a static image. I just wanted it to exist. I'll make it good later, you know? So I may do some sprite animation for here too. But when I get to the Malagaz section, Malagaz's section is, inside the Great Wall. So this section here of audio is all going to be like the story of Malagaz and what everything looked like inside the Great Wall after the collapse. And there's going to be a lot of custom animation work I have to do for Malagaz as well. So that's going to take some time. But I've been I'm practicing, I'm getting better. Yeah. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and stop here, guys, because I'm getting tired, and I think I need to lay down and rest from all this flu stuff some more. So if I'm feeling better, I'm going to try to stream again on Thursday. I will probably be streaming a game. Let me see here. It's a game that I need to stream for a contract thing. It's called Super Alloy Crush. They're going to be a quick sponsor, but they're only sponsoring me to do one video. This is kind of like a Mega Man style RPG kind of game. Just came out like a week or so ago. And I played a little bit of it already, but I haven't really dived deep into it yet. So we'll just pick up where I left off on Thursday and check this game out. And real quick, just to shill for some of my sponsors that I have right now, if you are interested in hosting your own server, you can type in !Gportal into the chat, and it will give you information on how to get 10% off on your own hosted server for Core Keeper, Hytale, Minecraft, whatever the heck you play. And additionally, if you don't need something like that, but you do need some protection, I would recommend Proton VPN. If you do !VPN into the chat, you'll get a link to for my Proton VPN account. Unfortunately, it's not a discount. It's just a kickback for me as they're an affiliate, essentially. So if you need a VPN or you need some VPN services that provide good privacy, Proton VPN is great. And that is all the shilling I'm going to do. So thank you guys for joining me today. Thanks to my sponsors who help make these videos possible. Thank you to all my members, because without you guys, my channel would not exist at all. And thanks to all of you who are watching, because I really appreciate you. Can't do any of this without you guys. I love you. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay crazy, everybody.